Hey guys, hope you're doing well. If you can hear it in the back there, that's a noisy parcel shelf. If you can look above there, you can see a panoramic roof. So we're still not in the Taycan. Yes indeed, it's still in with Porsche Guildford, undergoing diagnostics. Right, yeah, so it's taking some time, taking longer than I anticipated, taking longer than I'd hoped for, really. I think for now the car has been out of action for around about 3 weeks, as in that is time I've been without the car recently because of the problems that it's had in 2 separate sections. It went away for a week, came back, broke again, it's gone away. So we're on week number 2 now of the second bout of diagnosis. And unfortunately, in this case, no news is bad news, because there is no news. Why is there no news? Well, as I'd heard from the dealership last time, they'd had to send off the logs to Porsche HQ back in Germany to diagnose this. Now, this means one of 2 things around why there could be a delay. Number 1 is simply volume. There is a lot of Taycans out there having issues that Porsche HQ need to diagnose. That is, the local dealers don't have the ability to do so. And that in itself is a bit of a problem. If this wants to scale up, if this wants to be meaningful, they're going to have to provide the local dealers with more diagnostics capabilities and the ability to fix said problems. So that's the first potential issue here. I don't know if that's the issue. This is just conjecture right now. The second problem is that they have looked at it and they're all scratching their heads. They don't know what's wrong. Now, I'd be surprised if that was the issue. I have heard from Porsche Guildford that they are pretty busy. So hopefully when they get their eyes on this, it should, fingers crossed, be a relatively quick diagnosis. Now, once it's diagnosed, we should know what's wrong, and the local Porsche dealership in Guildford should know what they need to do to put it right, i.e. what parts are needed to fix it. So this is what we don't know yet. Could it be an inverter? Could it be a charging issue? Could it be a battery issue itself? All of these questions at this moment in time are still unanswered. And the outcome of the diagnosis and knowing what needs to be fixed will then have a bearing on what parts are required, and then that could be where there is another knock-on problem here in terms of the fact that the parts simply aren't available. I have called out in previous videos. I've heard from other owners on the channel who've chimed in the comments, massively appreciated for all those who interact. And they've said that they've been without their car for some time due to parts shortage, and there is significant part shortages in some specific areas. So just keep my fingers crossed that it isn't too bad and we can get back on the road, back into the Taycan pretty quickly. This is still a courtesy car, the BMW iX. It's good enough. Good enough. It's not quite as engaging as the Taycan. It's not as exciting to drive as the Taycan, but it is comfortable and it drives. It gets you to places just about, given the rather mediocre range on this thing. Makes the Taycan look good, right? So, wanted to provide you with an update. If you want to follow what's going on, if you want to keep abreast of this situation, do subscribe to the channel. I'll keep the content coming out on this topic. Keep your fingers crossed for some good news at some point soon. But as of now, as of today, still no news from Porsche on the Taycan. Still awaiting to find out exactly what is wrong with it, but I will keep the content coming as soon as I know more. That's it for this one. Short, sharp, punchy. No point waffling on when you don't need to. Thanks for watching. As always, do take care. I'll see you on the next one, and bye for now.